Bernard Hopkins.
His confidence, he speaks so well.
But totally outclassed, and he's tried the body early. So too Jacobs there. Man, he'll have a huge weight advantage in there tonight, but natural middle now, Canelo.
And look how solid he looks walking.
Very clever. Has been struggling to get down to middleweight.
And at 32, the weight just starts to... Sorry, Jacobs is in that category. He's 32 years old, and the weight, even this early on...
He's become much more versatile over the years.
Put the pressure, puts that guard nice and tight when he needs to. Hopefully that's not a disadvantage. We don't want to see that.
Destruction of poor Rocky Fielding to try and befuddle and confuse Alvarez.
With the left hook, did it slip through? I'm not sure, but the jab he's landed.
A couple of draws, the 24 rounds he did with Gennady Golovkin, and Danny Jacobs did 12 rounds with Golovkin. Did have a flash knockdown in that, but yeah, just missing there, Jacobs. Trying the inside work early to try and rip. Tries to fend him off with the jab in defence, and now he's got the big fight delivered.
He's very, very good. His upper torso movement is becoming much more improved. But tonight, his jab is on fire. He's mixing up between the head, the chest, the body.
Coming off those 3 victories over Luis Arias, Maciej Zalewski, Sergey.
Jacobs can't really hurt Canelo with one punch, and that's a problem for him.
Jacobs is struggling to land on Canelo because Canelo's defence has been brilliant.
He is struggling. I don't think there's anything really clean though. There's no oohs and ahs in this arena, and there's a lot of fans for Canelo. Big shot here.
Jacobs comes with his own combinations, but not quite as much meat in them. As both of these warriors stand.
Jacobs just lean forward, nothing landing too menacing, but just as he gets towards the championship rounds, he just slow down ever so slightly, and that could be the difference here.
Jacobs getting his jab going. Alvarez looking for the big left hand. Alvarez, this is better, back behind the jab. A cluster from Jacobs, but not really getting through. Eddie Hearn at ringside. Jacobs was hard done by that night. Felt it slightly in a upper sensible. But look at that from Alvarez. The right hand partially blocked that body shot.
Yeah, the head movement's great from Alvarez. He's just slipping and sliding and making Jacobs miss.
And that's expending it. Fascinating, intriguing as we felt it would be. Look at that from Alvarez. The lovely jab. Jacobs reacts, but Alvarez takes the round with the rapid fire.
Jacobs, and that's opening up his power shot.
Against Jared Fletcher in New York many years ago. Alvarez again with a body shot. He looks so strong. He's had the success in probably most of these rounds. Jacobs still very much in this.
Yeah, he certainly is. I mean, it's very close, but Canelo in charge, but he's not dominating. Jacobs, as he moves away.
Jacobs for a couple of good body shots. Didn't seem to have any effect, and back Alvarez comes. Alvarez to the body, particularly. Has been mightily impressive. Here comes Jacobs, though, trying to rip it up and change things and apply the pressure.
The strength of Canelo just looks to be dominating. Jacobs needs to put together speedy combinations to have any kind of success.
This is what we want to see.
Yeah, this is good work now, back and forth between both men. Jacobs for the first time able to push Canelo back, meet him in the middle. Cheeky little lead right hand from Canelo as he came forward, trying it again there. This is the stage now where Jacobs, if he's going to build on the bit of success he's had in the last couple of rounds.
Decent defense from Jacobs. The Mexican Fire Club get back behind Alvarez, but Jacobs with the combination.
There's not much in this round, it's there for the taking. I've got a feeling Jacobs, he's just got rid of the clock for 2 minutes. And now he's having a look, he's closing that distance. He needs to start working now, but looks like when them shots land even on the arms, they've forced Jacobs back.
Good work from Jacobs with a combination. His family and supporters are...
He's been at middleweight longer, but Canelo, who's just so solid and so strong, is able to just walk forward at will, push it back, and he's on his back foot constantly. He's really getting anything going himself, Jacobs. Trying, but...
Way back in 2005, 3 months after his Shane Mosley, Mayweather, James Kirkland.
Jacobs needs to get combination punches.
A lot of Brits have travelled over just to be here. It's a classic encounter, but Canelo Alvarez...
The head movement of Canelo is just so good.
Trying to apply the pressure. Good counter from Alvarez with his back to the ropes. Southpaw stance again. Jacobs always. Alvarez having a round off. And he's being outboxed again here. Jacobs, he's trying desperately hard to get something going. Right down from Alvarez. Last word. Left hand, which bounces off the chin of Alvarez, who needed all his. Shocked everybody in what he's done in life. Can he shock the world in these last 2.5 rounds?
Well, he's able to sit in range now in front of Canelo without...
The better quality of shots in this round have come from Alvarez so far. Jacobs still pressing forward. Some block there. Will this be catching the eye of the judges? Alvarez.
Can't afford to make a mistake, Jacobs. Jacobs, you can just sit at Canelo.
Combination of punching went in from Jacobs about 30 seconds or so ago. Alvarez continues to hunt the body.
I think there's an argument that is correct, a correct statement. I mean, Canelo 28 years old, Jacobs 32. You know, when you get into your 30s, you slow down physically. Yeah, the experience when you go through the names, the jab sharp when he throws it. Jacobs just seems to have not moving straight lines. Canelo is going to be in front of him all night. If he doesn't meet him as he comes to throw combos, good head movement in front of each other. The normal process of pro boxing to slow down after round 6-7 because it's hard in there. Certainly his best in the contest and went to the second half of the fight now. So if you can build on that.
Edging towards the championship rounds. And he needs something big to happen now, but there's not really any evidence.
Yeah, he's getting backed up and pushed around now by Canelo as he lands. The success there of Jacobs was good, but it only came at the end of the round and it came a bit too late because Canelo
isn't as effective. He's not throwing it out as much, he's not throwing it sharp, and it's allowing Jacobs now to get some shots off himself.
But they're both feeling the pace. You can see that Jacobs is feeling the pace there, Dave.
I think Jacobs has picked up his work in the last minute. For the first 2 minutes though, it was too quiet. He needs to get a grip of the fight.
This is good from Jacobs with Canelo back onto the ropes. Nothing real clean landing, but...
Yeah, the defence from Alvarez, excellent though. And back he comes. And here...
I don't know, he seems to have that sort of control where he...
Get that jab through as well. Good from Jacobs. Quick hands there. Couple of rounds from Jacobs. And now he nods at him and says, OK then, come on, let's have a fight. And he fancies it. All of a sudden, Jacobs
just ever so slightly.
And listen to the vociferous crowd as well as Jacobs gets a good jab in.
It's no wonder he looks so accomplished, so solid and confident. I don't know if he's run out of ideas or he just can't really try anything. He can't take any risks. And that's a problem for him.
Whipping in the left hook to the body. And the right to the body as well.
Clean there, but he was able to show his physical strength and the punching power. Good head movement from Canelo.
Really good defence and speedy shots. That was excellently blocked there from Alvarez. This fight, pockets of fire that we hope for. And Alvarez now with a combination and a really exciting 8th round here.
Slightly, and Jacobs is able to just put together the odd combination. And if this carries on,
body shots and a lovely combination there from a mega match can be made. I'm sure everybody will be delighted.
Jacobs is able to back him up, and anything Jacobs comes with is able to block.
Stay southpaw here, Jacobs, and these body punches, and it's the electric pace of Alvarez who looks for the New Yorker. Trying to utilise the whole ring and move.
Stop, no. There you go. Turn around.
You can't stand there and be ponderous. You have to be concentrating and looking at every counter. And Canelo was able to get through with a couple of shots there.
Uppercut working nicely. And they both. He's now helping him rather than slowing him down. Physically, he looks powerful. Back comes Alvarez. And here we go again.
He's landed some really good eye-catching shots. The technique on the delivery, I like the work he's putting in.
I agree with that.
He looked terrific for many rounds at the beginning of the fight. Jacobs, you know they're both going to embrace. They're both going to celebrate.
Jacobs knows to look to his corner. He's looking to work now to try and get this round in the bag.
5 of them, and Jacobs won the middle rounds.
We've been talking about Canelo and Triple G, and obviously we've got Canelo Alvarez in there. Triple G's at present. Everything draws.
Alvarez showing the good chin. A slip there from Jacobs. Jacobs now back to orthodox, backing up Alvarez. The left hook was classy from Canelo.
The combinations, so it's what you like.
Right hand from Alvarez, and has that added quality with a beautiful uppercut that's come back and be put on the line here. Alvarez with a fast start.
And tight decisions and arguable decisions between all three of them. There's really nothing to separate them. They're really.
What's the reaction going to be from the pair of them? It is mutual.
Go to the winner by unanimous decision, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Thanks for watching Boxing Jab. We hope you enjoyed the latest highlights from the world of boxing. If you're a fan of these boxing legends, be sure to watch our new videos to stay up to date on all the greatest matches. We'll bring you the best highlights from the biggest fights, as well as analysis and interviews with the top fighters in the sport. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.